Usyk. Now, we've had the results from the weigh-ins. Let me just get them up quickly. They're fucking... There we go. Give me a second, people. Right. Tyson Fury came in at 262 pounds. I expected that. I expected low to mid 260s. The really unexpected thing I didn't expect to happen was Usyk is coming in 233 pounds, which is 12.6 pounds heavier than he did in his last fight against Daniel Dubois, where he usually comes in about 221. Let's talk about that. What I've seen is that Usyk still looks quite nimble. He looks like he's added some protection around the core area. It's more defined. I think it's a calculated move, but it has to be mentioned. We've seen in the past people coming heavier against Fury, like Deontay Wilder in a second fight and a trilogy fight, came in heavier and didn't work well for him. I'm going to assume Usyk has learned from these past examples and is still as good as ever at that weight. Otherwise, I don't see why because he's there. He's got an intelligent team around him. I don't see why the fuck he would come in, 12 pounds over what he did last time, and it be a detriment. I don't see that. I just don't see him doing that. I don't think that's a move he would make. They're intelligent people. Obviously, mistakes can happen, and they do happen, and it might be that case. But I'm still confident in my prediction. In all honesty, Fury doesn't. Right, so Fury in his when he was younger days, it would always have a bit of definition. Little definition in him. He just looks like he's lost a bit of weight. There's not really any definition there. I would but he looks skinnier. I've already given my thoughts and predictions on it. Of course, there is a weird atmosphere around this fight. And I'm excited. I'm not as excited as I was for Crawford and Spence, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I'm also incredibly excited. But there's just a weird fucking vibe and air about this fight, and I can't put my finger on what it is. There's a lot of things I can't put my finger on because I'm not an expert in anything. See, sorry, I saw a really funny picture. I might put it up on screen if I can get it up on screen. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, there's just a weird vibe, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't put my finger on Fury's attitude. I feel like he is I don't feel like he's confident, and that's weird to say because he isn't being as aggressive as he was. But we just saw it weigh-in. Just then he immediately puts the head together, pushes him. Security gets in the way. It was a very short face-off. Usyk didn't seem too rattled by it. Obviously, people are going to say he's rattled because he said, "Don't worry, I won't leave you alone." He's been saying that for about a fucking year, so that tells you he's been fucking about, really. This fight is obviously. This might be adding to why I feel like it's got a weird atmosphere. This fight is really Usyk versus the boxing world per se. Not boxing fans. I believe a majority of boxing fans are rooting for Usyk, but in terms of boxing media, suck ups like fucking that Gareth A. Davis, the fucking little twink. He's fucking pissed. He's such a fuck. He's like a little bag boy for Warren and fucking Fury. Got nothing against Warren and Fury, kind of. I've got a bit against Fury because I just don't like the way he's been fucking about. I don't respect that attitude. But yeah, it's gonna be. I have a feeling we're in for something special, and I can't wait. And I'm gonna be watching it. I wish I could do a fight companion, but I can't, unfortunately. I'd like to do more fight companions, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. I've just started a new podcast on Spotify. which is obviously similar to what I used to do, but this time I'm actually going to keep up with it because you remember this actually used to be able to listen to this on YouTube and Spotify, but it will be every video I do will be uploaded to Spotify hopefully, or audio I do will be uploaded to Spotify. So that's cool. That's good. I can't wait for this fight tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be covering it on Twitter because usually if I can't cover a fight live, I'll cover it on Twitter. But I don't think I'll be doing that. I might do some. I might start up a stream in a minute. I might do some UFC 5. Well, this I don't know why I'm talking about this now because this video's coming out tomorrow. I've given my final thoughts. I honestly, it's going to be. I've just. We'll see, won't we? It's special because it's been 25 years since last undisputed champion in the heavyweight division. That was, of course, Lennox Lewis, in my opinion, the greatest heavyweight of all time. Yeah, It's we're either gonna have another Brit, or, in my opinion, the people's fighter. In my opinion, Usyk is because he will fight anyone, anytime, any place in their backyard. And Fury obviously has done that in the past. He fought Klitschko in his back garden, but besides from that, what you're going to really say? Oh, that he's taken on the biggest baddest. He fought Steve Cunningham in Madison Square Garden and struggled. Steve Cunningham, nah. Let's just be honest. He's good. He was a good fighter, but nah, not on the level of who fucking Usyk fought in his back garden. Usyk fought like fucking Breedis in Latvia and Glowacki in Poland and Joshua in Tottenham Hotspur, obviously. So it's like there's just, in my opinion, he's the more deserving to be great. If he's the greatest cruiserweight of all time, he'll be he'll be the greatest heavyweight of this era. I don't think he'll really be in the conversation of greatest heavyweight ever because he just doesn't have the resume at heavyweight yet. The depth. It's a good resume, but he doesn't have the depth in resume and/or the amount of fights. So I can't wait. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited. See you Monday or Sunday, I guess. Goodbye.